Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. I hope all of you are doing great and preparing well for your upcoming exam, that is PGCET 2024. So guys, this is Komal Jamdani Santani here. I welcome you all on yours one and only wonderful channel, that is Ruvika Academy. As you all know that we are running a wonderful series of 1000 MCQs on this channel, where we are going to cover previous year questions and similar pattern questions, so that you get an ace over the questions in the exam. So I really hope that you have watched the previous sessions, practiced the previous questions, and are very much confident on those topics. So let's begin our today's session. But before that, let me just remind you guys, do not forget to join our WhatsApp group and Telegram channel, because these are the channels where you're going to get all the latest updates, notifications regarding your exam, regarding the upcoming batches and everything. So make sure that you join our WhatsApp groups and Telegram channel. And yes, along with that, get yourself registered with us for our wonderful batch, that is SAMRAT PGCET 2024 for MBA and MCA aspirants, where we are going to provide you a number of features like live classes along with recorded classes. You can clear your doubts then and then with the faculty, interact with the faculty, get all your queries resolved. If you miss the class, you have a backup of recorded classes that you can watch in our application, that is Dhruvika Academy, that you can download from Play Store. Also, we are going to provide you a complete syllabus coverage, and along with that we are going to have class test, practice test, 50 plus mock test, where you can test your ability, and yes, you can get yourself ranked all around Karnataka. And most important thing guys, the timings of the classes are after your college timings, so there is no overlapping of your college timings and classes timings. You can easily join the classes after your college at the comfort of your home. And once you get registered with us, now you get an automatic access to all the upcoming batches till September, and results are assured, 100% results are assured. So quickly join our SAMRAT PGCET 2024 batch, which is only 3000 rupees for MBA aspirants and 3500 for MCA aspirants. So quickly join our batch. So let's begin our today's session and practice some more important questions. So guys, today I've brought a different concept for you, that is related to time and work. So let's solve these questions and understand how easily you can solve these questions using LCM technique. Okay, you might have seen these questions solutions with lot of fractional part, days, work converted into fraction, and then it creates lot of mess. So today we are going to do it with a different approach, that is we are going to use the LCM approach to solve these questions, and this will make these questions very easy for you. So do not miss today's session, attend the session till end. So let's begin our today's session guys. Okay, so the first question on your screen, see, we'll read the question and understand how to use LCM and how to proceed in the question. Okay, so the first question on your screen says that A and B together can finish a work in 30 days. Okay, A and B can finish a work together in 30 days. That is, if they work together, they'll finish the work in 30 days. They worked for it for 20 days. They were supposed to work for 30 days, but they worked for it together 20 days, and then B left the work. Now A is alone to do the work. The remaining work was done by A alone in 20 more days. B alone can finish the work in. Okay, So what happened, the situation was that when A and B together were working, they could do a particular work in 30 days together. They started the work, they started doing the work, and they did for 20 days, and after that something happened and B left. Now A was left alone to do the work. So he did the remaining work in 20 more days, right? Now they are asking in how many days B alone can finish the work. See how to proceed in this type of question, a very simple way. See, whatever days they have given you in the question, okay, find out those days. You'll find 30 days, right? I just highlight it for you. You'll find 30 days, you'll find 20 days, then here also 20 days. So whatever days they have given you in the question, take the LCM of those days. Okay, I hope you know how to calculate LCM. So we'll see two approaches to calculate LCM. First, the very basic approach that I'll be telling you to find the LCM, and the second approach, the quickest way to find the LCM. Both the approaches I'll be sharing with you that I usually use to do it. Okay, the first way to find the LCM, we need to find the LCM of 30 and 20. Okay, so how do we find the LCM 30 and 20? We write it together, right? So first, what we are going to do, we are going to do the prime factorization of both the numbers. So any common factor of 30 and 20, any common prime factor of 30 and 20, do we have that? Yes, we do have, starting from 2. So 30 divided by 2 is how much? 15. Now 20 divided by 2 is how much? 10. Okay, now we are left with 15 and 10. Then we'll see which is the common prime factor of 15 and 10. The table in which 15 and 10 comes together. So 2 is not the one, 3 is not the one, 4 is not the one, definitely it's the 5. So we'll write 5 here, the common factor, right? Now we'll divide 15 by 5, we'll get 3. Then we'll divide 10 by 5, we'll get 2, right? Now 3 and 2. 3 and 2 are in themselves the prime numbers, right? So they won't come in common factor, they won't have any common factor. So just we need to divide them by themselves, so that at the end we are left with 1 1. Okay, so first we'll divide 3 by the table of 3, that is 3 ones are 3. Then we'll divide, 2 will come as it is, then we'll take the table of 2 and divide 2 by that 1 comma 1. Okay, so you all know that this process continues till we get 1 comma 1 at the end. Okay, now LCM would be how much, guys? LCM would be how much? 2 into 5 into 3 into 2. What we need to do, we just need to multiply these factors. So 2 into 5, it's 10. 10 into 3, it's 30. 30 into 2, it's 60. Okay, it's 60. This is one way of finding the LCM. The second way that I do, and I could do that because I am little bit well versed with the tables. That's the only way, that's the only reason that I could use the second trick. The second trick is very simple. See, what is the full form of LCM? LCM means what? Lowest common multiple, right? So I have two numbers, that is 20 and 30. I need to find out the lowest common multiple. That means the 20 and 30 will have many common multiples. That is the numbers that will come in the table of 20 as well as in 30. But I need to find the lowest among those multiples. Okay, I repeat, 20 and 30 will have many common multiples. Common multiples means will have many numbers that will come in the table of 20 and 30 as well. But among those common multiples, I want the smallest one. Okay, So for that, what I do, I take the biggest of these two numbers, 20 and 30, that is 30. I start speaking the table of 30. 30 ones are 30. Does 30 comes in table of 30? Yes, of course. Does it comes in table of 20? No. So it is not the common multiple. Then I read the table of 30 again. 30 ones are 30, 30 twos are 60. Now does this 60 comes in table of 20? Yes, 20 into 3 is 60. So the first multiple of the largest number that comes in the table of both is the LCM. Is the LCM. I repeat, the first multiple of the largest number that comes in the table of both is the LCM. Okay, so the first multiple of 30's table, that is 60, is the number that comes in the table of 20 and 30. So eventually I get the LCM as 60. I get the LCM as 60. So no worries. If you are not even comfortable with the second method, not to worry at all. You always have first option, first approach in your hand. Not to worry with that. Okay. So I got the LCM as 60. Now what am I going to do with this? Understand. I am going to assume the total work that needs to be done as 60. Okay. Total work that needs to be done, I am going to assume as 60 units. Okay. Now very easy question. They are saying A and B together can finish a work in 30 days. Total work that needs to be done is 60 units, and they are doing this work of 60 units together in 30 days. So can you tell me in how many units they'll do in one day? Simply what we need to do, we need to divide 60 by 30. Total work by number of days. Okay, so I'll just write for you. This is the first question, that's why I'm writing for you. A and B together can finish the work in how many days? 30 days. Okay, so number of units they finish in one day. In one day. Okay, it will be how much? It's very easy. The total work to be done is 60 and they are doing it in 30 days. So in one day they will do 2 units together. Okay, they will do 2 units together, right? Now what is the question saying? They worked for it 20 days. So they together worked for it 20 days, right? So in one day they could do 2 units in one day. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay guys, sorry for the interruption. I hope now there is no background noise. So let's continue it. So wherever we said that A and B together can finish the work in 30 days. Now work to be done is 60 units. So in one day they could finish 2 units, right? Now they worked for 20 days together. So if they can complete 2 units in one day, how many units they'll do in 20 days? Definitely 20 into 2, 40. Work done in 20 days. Work done in 20 days would be how much? 20 into 2, that is 40 units. 20 into 2, that is 40 units. See, 60 unit was to be done, 40 units already done. So how many units are left? How many units are left? Remaining units, very easy, 60 minus 40, that is 20 units are left. Now who's going to complete it? The remaining work was done by A alone in 20 more days. So 20 units were to be done, that is remaining, and A completed that 20 units in 20 days. So how many units A could do in one day? How many units A could do in one day? It's very easy. A is doing 20 units in 20 days. So definitely A can do how many units in one day? 1 unit in one day, right? How did I find 20 units upon 20? So A's efficiency is 1 unit in one day. A's efficiency is 1 unit in one day. Now they are asking in how many days B could complete the work. In how many days B? They are not asking you to find A's time period. They are asking you to find B's time period, right? So it's very easy. See, in the second line, we said number of units together A and B could do in one day is 2 units, right? Now from here we got that A can do 1 unit in one day. Together they could do 2 units in one day, and A alone can do 1 unit in one day. That simply means B can also do only 1 unit in one day. Okay, are you getting that? Are you getting that? I hope it's clear in your mind. See, what I am trying to tell you is together A and B can do 2 units in one day, right? So A plus B is equal to 2. Now A could do only 1 unit in one day. So how many units B is doing in one day? That is 2 minus 1, 1. So they are asking how much time B will take if he is given the work to do alone. Very easy. Total work which needs to be completed is 60 units. Total work which needs to be completed is 60 units, and B can do only 1 unit in one day. B can do only 1 unit in one day. So how many days he'll take to complete 60 units? Very simple. 60 divided by 1, that is 60 days. What am I doing? I am just dividing the total work to be done. Total work to be done by number of units A or B can do it in one day. ठीक है? I hope this is clear. So what we actually need to do, first we need to find the total work. First we need to find the total work, right? The total work that needs to be done by taking the LCM of the days, and then accordingly we need to solve the question, right? So total work, when you find it, now it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. You will understand, it will make the questions very easy one by one. See, what are they saying? A can do a job in 24 days. Okay, A can do a job in 24 days. B in 9 days, C in 12 days. Okay, B and C together start the work but leave after 3 days. Okay, the time taken by A to complete the remaining work is, so what I said you, whatever days have been given in the question, first find out the LCM of those days. So 24, 9, 12 and 3. So what is the LCM of 24, 9, 12 and 3? First, by the first approach I'll tell you, right? 24, 12, 9 and 3, right? Yes. So first we will find the LCM by the prime factorization method. So the first common prime factor that divides all the 4 numbers, do we have that? Yes, we do have the table of 3, right? So 24 divided by 3 is 8, 12 divided by 3 is 4, 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay, now do we have any factor that divides all the 4 numbers? No. So we'll just solve it one by one. So first let's find out the common factor of 8 and 4. We have 2, right? So 8 divided by 2 would be 4, 4 divided by 2 would be 2, 3 and 1 as it is. Now again by the table of 2, 4 divided by 2, 2, 2 divided by 2, 1, 3 and 1 as it is. Then again by the table of 2, 2 divided by 2, 1, 1, 3 and 1. Now only 3 is remaining, so we'll divide it by 3. 1, 1, 1. So it's clear, right? So what is the LCM, guys? How much would be the LCM? So we'll just multiply these numbers, 3 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So 3 2s are 6. Okay, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 3s are 72. 24 into 3, it's 72. Okay, now if I would have done it by my approach, then I would have read the table of 24 and I know it that 24 3s are 72. So 72 comes in the table of 12 also, comes in the table of 9 also, comes in the table of 3 also. So this way I could do it. Okay, no worries. If you are comfortable with this method, no issues at all. So 72 is the total work that need to be done. Total work is 72 units. Okay, now A is doing number of units done by A in 1 day, right? A is doing how many units in 1 day? He is taking 24 days to complete the work. So that is, he is taking 24 days to complete 72 units. So how many units he will be doing in 1 day? Very simple, 72 divided by 24. So that is 3 units. That is 3 units. That is, he is doing 3 units in 1 day, right? Now further, number of units done by B in 1 day. Number of units done by B in 1 day, that would be total work, that is 72 divided by days. So 72 divided by 9 is 8. So he is doing 8 units in 1 day. Okay, then number of units done by C in 1 day would be how much? 72 divided by 9. 72 divided by 12. He is doing the work in 12 days, no? So 72 divided by 12, that is 6. Okay, so I believe it is pretty clear in your mind. It's very clear in your mind that how did we find the number of units A, B and C could do in 1 day. 72 divided by 24, that is 3. 72 divided by 9, that is 8. Then 72 divided by 12, that is 6. Okay, now further what they are saying, B and C together start the work but leave after 3 days. who have started the work together? B and C. Okay, they started the work and they did the work for 3 days. So guys, tell me, B in one day can do 8 units and C in one day can do 6 units, right? So they together worked for how many days? 3 days. So 8 plus 6 is 14. 14 into 3 is equal to what? 42 units they completed together. 42 units they completed together, and then both of them left. Now A is going to complete the remaining work. The time taken by A to complete the remaining work. They have already completed 42 units. How many units are remaining, guys? How many units are remaining? Very easy. Total work to be done was 72. They have completed 42. 30 units are remaining. 30 units are remaining. Now A has to complete the work. That is, A alone has to complete how many units? 30 units. And what is the efficiency of A? A can do in one day 3 units, right? A can do 3 units in one day. So how many days he is going to do? How many days he is going to take to complete 30 days? Simply divide 30, that is the units he is required to do, divided by 3, that is number of units he could do in one day, that is 30 upon 3, that is 10 days. So A alone is going to complete the work in 10 days, the remaining work in 10 days. Okay, so I believe this is very clear in your mind. Let's proceed to the next question. See, what are they saying? A and B can do a piece of work in 18 days, B and C in 24 days, A and C in 36 days. The time taken by them together to do the work is. Okay, so first step, we need to find out the total work, right? So we have 18 days, we have 24 days, we have 36 days. So what we will do, we will first find the LCM of 18, 24 and 36. 18, 24 and 36 LCM. So common factor that divides all the three numbers, that is 2. So 2 9s are 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 24 divided by 2 is 12, and 36 divided by 36 divided by 2 is 18, right? Now again we can divide 12 and we can see 9, 12 and 18 all are divisible by the table of 3, right? So 9 divided by 3, 3, 12 divided by 3, 4, 18 divided by 3, 6. Now 3 and 6 are going by the table of 3. Let's divide it again. 3 divided by 3, 1. 4 as it is will come. 6 divided by 3 would be 2, right? Now 4 and 2 will get divided by the table of 2. 1 as it is. 4 divided by 2, 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. So why it's happening like this? 2, 1, 1, 1. So how much is the LCM, guys? 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. Okay, so 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 3, 18. 18 into 2, 36. 36 into 2, 72. Okay, so again the total work to be done is 72 units. So I'll write here total work is 72 units. Okay, now what are they saying? A and B can do a piece of work in 18 days. So number of units done by A and B in one day. Simply what we will do, 72 divided by 18, that is how much, guys? 72 divided by 18 would be 18 fours are 72. That's why I have told you on first day only that you need to at least remember the tables till 20. Okay, now number of units done by, further what they have said, B and C. So B and C together can complete the work in 24 days. So how many units they will do in one day? That is 72 divided by 24. So 24 threes are 72. 24 threes are 72. Right? Now number of units done by A and C in one day. That is 72 divided by 36. That is 2. That is 2 units. Okay. So they are asking you to find the time taken by them together to do the work is. So if I am able to find that how many units they could do together in one day, I can easily find number of days they'll take to complete the work. So what am I going to do? I have got 3 equations. What are those 3 equations? A plus B equals to 4. A plus B equals to 4. B plus C equals to 3 and A plus C equals to 2. What am I going to do? I'm just going to add these 3 equations. 1, 2, 3. So when we add the equations, LHS get added to LHS and RHS get added to RHS. So what will happen? A plus B plus B plus C plus A plus C will give you how much? 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. Okay. So we have got 2 A's, we have got 2 B's, we have got 2 C, right? A plus A 2A, B plus B 2B, C plus C 2C. Now taking 2 as common, A plus B plus C is equal to 9. So A plus B C is equal to 9 by 2. That means if they are asked to do the work together, so they'll be able to do 9 by 2 units. That means 4.5 units in one day. And how much units are they required to complete? 72 units, right? So how much time they are going to finish 72 units if they together do 4.5 units or 9 by 2 units in one day? So simply what we will do, we'll just divide number of days A, B and C will take to complete how many units, guys? 72 units. So simply what we are going to do, 72 divided by 9 by 2. So what will happen? 72 into 2 by 9. 72 into 2 by 9. So 9 ones are 9. 9 8s are 72. 8 into 2, that is 16 days. So they'll take 16 days in order to complete 72 units. How many days they'll take? 16 days. Okay. So I believe this pattern of question is pretty clear in your mind, right? This is a new concept, but if you'll do this way, that's going to help you a lot. Okay, let's do it. Next question. Shashi, Varsha and Neelam can finish a piece of work in 10, 12 and 15 days. Okay. If Varsha stops the work after 2 days, Shashi and Neelam can finish the work in. So first we'll find out the total work to be done. So days 10, 12, 15 and 2. So we'll find out the LCM of 10, 12 and 15. Ten, 12, 15 and 2. 2 is also given now. Yeah. See, any common factor that you could see that divide all the 4 numbers? There is no common factor for all the 4 numbers. So we'll start with the table of 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 15 will come as it is. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then again 2. 5 will come as it is. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then 15 and 1. Then I'll take the table of 3. 5 will come as it is. 3 ones are 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Right? Now last table of 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, 1, 1. Okay? Okay? So LCM would be how much? 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay? So 2 2s are 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 5s are 60. So 60 units is to be done total work to be done is 60 units. Right. Now, number of units done in one day by Shashi. I am not writing the full name, just writing S. By Shashi. Number of units done in one day by Varsha. Number of units done in one day by Neelam. So what we need to do, just need to divide the total work by the days they are taking to complete the total work. So 60 divided by 10, 60 divided by 10, that will give you how much? 6 days. So if Shashi is asked to do the complete work, she'll take 6 days. Then number of units Varsha takes, number of units Varsha does in one day, that is 60 divided by 12, that is 5. Then what about Neelam? It is 60 divided by 15, that's 4. That's 4. Okay. Now, what is happening if Varsha stops doing the work after 2 days? Okay. Now, what has happened? They started working together. They started working together for how many days? 2 days they started working together and they worked for 2 days. So in one day, how many units all the three can do? 6 plus 5 plus 4 in 2. How many days they work together? 2. So 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 into 2, 30 units they did together. Now what happened? Varsha stopped working. Varsha stopped working. Now only Shashi and Neelam are working. Okay, Shashi and Neelam are working. So let's find out remaining work. Total work to be done was 60 units. 30 units already done. 30 units remaining. Now who are going to work? Shashi and Neelam. So Shashi and Neelam can do 6 plus 4 units in one day. That is 10 units in one day. Right? And they are supposed to complete 30 units. So in one day they could do 10 units. They are supposed to complete 30 units. Number of days they will take to complete 30 units. Simply divide 30 units by 10. That is 3 days. That is 3 days. Option B. Option B. Okay guys. So I believe this new concept of time and work is pretty clear in your mind. And I can assure you that if you get an ace over this method, this concept is going to become very easy for you. Otherwise that fraction part, that looks lot of messy kind of. So you won't be very much comfortable, you won't be liking the method, you won't be liking the concept I should say, if you use that fraction method. So make sure that you learn this method, understand this method, and are able to apply this method. Okay. So watch this session very properly, practice this concept, questions very properly. Okay. We'll meet tomorrow with some more questions. Okay. See you tomorrow guys. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching.